Hey, I'm Brandon, joined here by my buddy Pat. Today we are checking out the Motonation Lobito jacket and the Matador Pants. Now that's Lobito with an O, not an A, because that would be a completely different story. We're not going to cover that in this particular video. I don't think Pat would like that too much. But this is going to be a great option that's geared towards ADV and dual sport riders alike, giving you 3 to 4 seasonality. The jacket actually has a fully removable waterproof layer. Unfortunately, the pants don't get that waterproof layer. I wish that it did, but the waterproof layer on the inside is an over and under waterproof protection there. So I like that versatility, being able to throw it over top of the jacket. I do wish the pants got it, but we'll get into more of those details here in just a moment. This is going to be a great option. It's really just a shell. It's giving you an abrasion resistant shell and some waterproof capabilities with the jacket, as I mentioned, but it's going to be something for those dual sport and ADV riders out there that might spend some time on the tarmac, but then the rest of their day is going to be spent in the dirt. This is designed to be worn over your existing gear, over your existing armored rig. It accommodates knee braces and knee guards in the pants. So it really is geared towards those riders out there that are connecting, the highway to the trails. And I think a lot of people are going to find some versatility here with this particular setup. Before we get into the details though, let's talk about the overall fit. So I've got Pat here. He's about 6 feet tall, 220 pounds with a 44-inch chest. He is currently wearing a size large in the jacket. It's certainly a bit more on the American cut side of the spectrum, and that is knowing that it's going to be worn over your existing gear. So plenty of room there, but if you reference his sizing chart, that is a step down for what it's going to recommend with his chest measurements. Now it's a little snug in the forearm, not too shabby. He does have like a larger Alpine Stars armored rig on, and Pat already has some, some stout forearms there. I will say he's a strong guy. So it is a little bit snug in the forearm for this particular setup. I think for the average Joe though, stepping down from what that sizing chart recommends for you is going to be plenty comfortable for you, as well as, make sure everything's staying in place and protecting you the way that it's supposed to. Now swinging over to the pants, Pat typically wears a size 34 to a size 36 in most of his riding pants. He is currently wearing a size large in the pants as well. Same story there, very much an American cut. Reference the sizing chart. I think most riders will be just fine going down one size there if they like a nice snug fit. If you want it a bit more relaxed, then stick with what that sizing chart is going to recommend for you. You'll have plenty of movement, plenty of room in there as well. But Pat prefers a bit more of a snug fit, and this was fitting well for him. Of course, the jacket and the pants will ship to you for free, and I like the versatility they're giving you. The jacket is only $125, and the pants themselves are right at $110. Personally, I would love to have that waterproof layer in there, that over and under combo that the jacket gets, and add on a few extra bucks, but I won't gripe on that too much. Let's talk about some of the details here with the jacket itself. Starting at the collar, very straightforward, neoprene lined around that, Velcro tab there, no surprises, very comfortable against the skin. As we work our way down the shoulder, it's got a 600 denier Cordura main construction, and as we work our way down the shoulder, as I mentioned before, no armor is going to be in there. I do want to make sure and drive that home. No armor at the shoulder, the elbow, or the back, and there is no pockets on the inside of the jacket to add it in later. So you really do need your own armored rig in order to accommodate that. So keep that in mind. As we continue working our way down the shoulder, I do want to mention that the sleeves actually zip right off, and we'll take a closer look at that when we twirl Pat around as we normally do, but the sleeves zip right off of the jacket. Now the pants do not zip apart into shorts. I'm sure some dads out there are going to be a little disappointed by that, but it's only the sleeves on the jacket. Now as we continue working our way down the arm here, again, nothing at the elbow as far as armor goes, and it's just this elastic right here at the wrist. Personally, I would like a little Velcro tab there or something to cinch that down a little bit better. It does, it's nice and snug there, but I like the versatility of having a Velcro tab or some snaps or something like that for my own personal taste. Now, as we swing over to the chest, thank you, Pat, we do have these large vents right here at the chest, so that is going to be really great direct airflow to the body. Obviously, you'd want to remove that waterproof layer in there, and Pat has that waterproof layer underneath, so obviously you'll want to remove that, and you'll get maximum airflow moving through the jacket. Little chest pocket over there on the left. You've got 2 top-loading pockets on the left and right as well for some additional storage. Pat, go ahead and swing to the side for me, sir. Take a look here. Now, as I mentioned before, right, that the sleeves zip off. You can kind of see the zipper. I'm not really going to pull these off because it's kind of cumbersome to put them back in and out, but as you can see, that zips off right there. Very simple. Very easy to take those off. A little bit cumbersome putting them back together, but I like the versatility that's giving you if you want to wear this as a vest. Very straightforward on the arms and along the waist. No adjustability here on the waist. Usually we like that, but knowing this is more of a shell that you're going to throw on over your existing gear and then take it off when you get to the dirt riding trails for most riders, I'm not too mad about that. Exhaust vents at both sides here. That's going to help that airflow get moving through the jacket, cool your body, allow it to exit, of course. And as we work our way down, you're going to see this rabbit pouch as well as some reflectivity. Pat, go ahead and face it back for me, sir. Little touch of reflectivity working its way across the top. Always nice to give that little pop of safety. And as I mentioned, you've got those vents at the back as well. That's really going to help quite a bit, especially with the large vents at the front, just circulating that airflow through there. Rabbit pouch for additional storage, and you can see you've got a nice long tail on the bottom as well to give you that coverage when you're in the riding position, of course. Pat, go ahead and face the front for me, sir. Let's take a quick look here on the inside. Now, I mentioned the waterproof layer. It is an over and under, meaning that you can actually wear it over your existing jacket. So it's really nice being able to do that. And you can see you've got that rain guard right there just to help prevent water from getting in there. And then on the inside, we've got some simple mesh material right here. So it's just going to, again, help circulate some of that airflow on the inside of the jacket. Now, Pat, you can go ahead and zip that up for me, sir. Thank you. Pat might struggle a little bit with these zippers, a little bit cumbersome, trying to look down and zip them up, but we'll see how long it takes him. Maybe we can do a little clock and just But working our way down to the pants, sorry, I had to pick on you a little bit there. 600 denier Cordura main construction, but the pants get that 1680 ballistic material as well, and it's going to be on the insides of the legs. As you know, if you're riding in the dirt application, you're hugging the frame, you're wrestling the bike quite a bit more around the leg area and squeezing it pretty tight, so it's nice to have that additional reinforcement in that particular area. On the tops of the thighs, you're also going to find ventilation there, so you can unzip those, get some direct airflow, and then you've got some exhaust vents at the back of the thigh as well. And that's just going to help pull that airflow through the legs, through the pants to help keep you cool. As I mentioned before, there is no waterproof layer with the pants. I certainly wish that there was, especially knowing that these are really designed to work together. I think a few extra bucks and a lot of people would have liked the versatility of having that waterproof layer with the pants as well, but not a deal breaker. But otherwise, pretty straightforward with the pants. You've got plenty of adjustability, plenty of room around the knees to accommodate, knee braces or knee guards, whatever you plan on rocking out there in the dirt and on the trail. So plenty of room there. They also note that it is designed to be worn in the boot, but I think there's a lot of excess material. I think that's probably going to be uncomfortable for most riders out there trying to do that. Luckily, there's enough material that you should easily be able to wear it over most of your dirt riding boots. So I think this is going to be an excellent combination for dual sport and ADV riders out there looking for, something that can get them out there to the trails. Then they can peel it off, throw it in their, tail bag or their saddlebags or whatever you want, whatever you've got, and now you've got your dirt rig, your dirt armor, everything, so you can get all that free airflow moving through the body so you can stay comfortable when you do get to the trails, and that's where you're going to be spending the rest of your day. But you want that protection for the highway when you're traveling to the trail. So I like the versatility that it's bringing. I think a lot of riders out there kind of gripe between picking ADV gear and dirt gear, and I think this is going to help marry the two and allow you to get the best of both worlds. But of course, if you're looking for more details, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can click that info button. That'll take you over to the product page. And as always, we do have our customer service team. They're all riders, more than happy to get you pointed in the right direction. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I, taking a closer look at the Motonation Lobito jacket and the Matador pants. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.